32, Bob McKillop.
Walking through town and campus today, did you feel an energy, an excitement, a buzz like it was game day? How about we already knew we won? We all won, thanks to Stephen Curry. We have so much to be thankful for. Gratitude. Thanks to you, Sonia. Thanks to you, Dell. Thanks for trusting us, trusting Davidson College. Thanks to you, Aisha. Thanks to you, Riley, Ryan, Cannon. Thanks for sharing your husband, your dad, as he earned his diploma and still was a magnificent, loving husband and father. You know, thanks is something that is part of the Curry culture. Draft night, New York City, Madison Square Garden, Phil Forum. We're in the green room around a circular table, and it's announced that Stephen is selected as the 7th pick of the Golden State Warriors. Sonia Curry held up a sign with every TV camera focused on that table, and the sign said, "Thank you, Davidson." A few weeks later, you saw it on one of the visuals earlier, Stephen had the generosity of spirit to mail a postcard to all of our fans, alums, and supporters, thanking them and telling them, Davidson has been a part of making me the person who I am today, and I will always remain a Wildcat at heart. How many young people have the capacity to think about that? Well, it's no coincidence that gratitude is part of who Stephen Curry is when he has parents like Dell and Sonia Curry. It was a beautiful day like today in September of 2005 when Matt Matheny and I went down to Charlotte to take a home visit to the Curry house. And as we're just beginning our presentation, Stephen stands up and says, "Coach, I'm committing to Davidson." And commit did he ever. And as we left that house with such happiness, remember what you told me, Sonia? "Don't worry, Coach, I'll fatten him up." And I said, "We'll take him just the way he is." And what is that? Wardell Stephen Curry. Who is this guy? First night in a Davidson uniform. We're playing Eastern Michigan, down by 18 points in the first half. Somehow we come back in the second half and win by 4. And how many freshmen have the great statistic of finishing their first college basketball game with a double-double? 15 points, 13 turnovers. Next night, Stephen didn't fear making a mistake. He went on to the next play. Stephen didn't want to change the offense. He trusted the system. We play Michigan, and it was a hard-fought loss, but he had 32 points. And in his first national press conference, this is what he said. I'd like to thank Thomas Sander, Boris Menno for setting the screens, Max Paulus-Goslin for being behind me on defense and helping, Jay Rich for passing the ball to me so frequently, and Andrew Lovedale and Steve Rossiter for letting the ball quick so we got onto our break. Again, who, as a youngster, has the special gift of thanking people in the first time he's in a national press conference? It wasn't about him. It was about his team. When Steph came to Davidson, he had one tattoo. And when he got here, he had another tattoo that he put on. The tattoo that he put on when he was here is on his wrist. It says TCC. The tattoo that he had when he came here has been with him his whole life. You see, he's got TCC written on his heart. In the most extraordinary way, he lives that trust, commitment, and care. 3 words that consistently are part of everything he does. Steph, you have shown all of us remarkable balance. It's okay to be confident, but blend it with humility. It's okay to play with freedom, but first have discipline. You must have toughness, but you must also have tenderness. And probably one message that our world needs so desperately today. It's okay to have power, but it must be in harmony with truth. I'll never tire of pronouncing that the 2 most treasured gifts that God has given us are the gifts of time and the gift of love. And there's one story that I think very few people know, but is a great affirmation and validation of how Stephen uses these gifts. Late October of 2007, we're at the Hornets Arena, practicing there because we're going to begin the season playing North Carolina, who is a Final Four team that year, at the Hornets Arena. And prior to practice, guys are shooting on the court, and there on the baseline, Stephen, Dell, Ray Belts, our trainer, and myself. And we're in a discussion about Stephen's injury. He had a triangular fibra cartilage tear. And what that meant is he probably should not play the entire season. If he was to play, he could only practice sparingly. He'd have to have it taped up. There would be a chance it could heal, but he'd be in tremendous pain. After a brief discussion, Stephen looked out on the court, and he saw the 3 seniors warming up: Thomas Sander, Boris Menno, and Jason Richards. And he looked at Dell, and he looked at Ray, and he looked at me, and he said, "This is their senior year. I'm going to play." In our world again today, not many guys would do that. They'd worry more about the impact it would have on their future career. Stephen gave us his time. Stephen gave his teammates his time. And perhaps equally and as abundantly as he gave us time, he gave us love. Love is often ignited by the way someone makes you feel. I confidently and I boldly say this, Stephen, no one ever comes to you without leaving feeling happier. You make us feel good. You fill us with joy. You have given all of us this gift of time and this gift of love. Thank you for that gift. And in giving us that gift, you have given it to the world. There is hope in the world because of Stephen Curry.